I want to start off by saying hello to all of our parents and students and friends of Alpine Christian School. My name is John Willie. I'm the pastor here at Alpine First Baptist Church. And with me is our school principal, Kurt Isles. And we wanted to come to you today to answer some frequently asked questions. You know, we're in a unique time right now, and we're not immune to that. So it naturally begs a lot of questions about the remainder of the school year and what's going to happen with Alpine Christian School going forward. I'll start off by saying the elders with the school board and our principal, Kurt Isles, have determined that the remainder of the school year we're not going to meet physically here on campus. So with that being said, I have some questions for our principal.
Okay, go ahead.
What does that mean for us with tuition? How are we going to handle that going forward?
It's a good question. Tuition from April 2020 and May 2020 will be suspended due to the fact that we're having no school. Those of you who've already paid for April and May, in other words, you paid by the semester of the year, you'll receive a refund on that. Now I want to mention, John, about March. If you haven't paid your March tuition, you can send it to the school office at 318-640-3804. You can find out more about that, or you can mail it. This will greatly help the school.
Yeah. As a new pastor here, I've been so impressed by Ms. Cavan and our teachers and the financial responsibility that they have taken such good care of our school. A question that follows up with that is, well, what about our teachers? How are we going to pay them? Our teachers are going to be paid. We have that available for them. And we feel that it's only fair to not take payments for April and May. Since we're not going to meet as a school, we don't feel like you should be paying for that. So what does that mean, though, for education going forward for this year?
That's a good question. The buildings may be closed, but school and learning are going to go on. Our teachers will continue to be in touch with assignments and information. Our goal is for the students to continue learning in spite of the closure of our buildings. Because every situation and grade level is unique, students will be using both high-tech and low-tech ways of learning. By high-tech, we're talking about the internet and Abeka. Low-tech, paper, pencil, and books.
If you haven't logged on to Abeka, it's phenomenal. What they've provided for us to give to our students in this time. They've been incredibly gracious to us to allow that for us to give to you guys to continue on learning. So we want to utilize that as much as we can to help your child grow in wisdom and stature. So following that up, what about report cards and grades? How's that going to be handled?
Okay, it's a good question right there. We're going to set up, once the social distancing is relaxed, we'll set up a day or days when parents can come by the school and pick up or leave all the things, report cards, group pictures, end of the year work, refunds, all of that. We'll have a special day, and it will be a day where we'll extend our hours where those who work can come after work. But that will be once we are able to meet again.
Yeah. Are we going to take grades for the remainder of the year?
Good question. We're not taking grades for the remainder of the year. In other words, during our time that we're out of school, we want the students to work, and we're going to give them work, but we will not be taking grades. Good question is, what grades will the students get? We'll take their current grades for the year, and we'll take and formulate a plan to give a grade on that.
I think the biggest question that we've gotten besides, tuition and grades and things like that is, well, what about next year? What's the plan for Alpine Christian School going forward?
Yeah. We plan on starting school in August. We're looking forward to it. We're already planning. One thing we're planning about is, because students will have been out of school for 5 or 6 months when we start back, is how can we fill any gaps that were lost from not being in school? And I have great confidence in our faculty that each one of them, uniquely at their grade level, knows what we need to make sure the students have.
Is there anything that our parents can do during this time to help Alpine Christian School?
Well, and I say this with all seriousness, pray. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says, pray without ceasing. I'm serious when I ask our parents and students to be praying for our school. I want you, when you pray, to thank God for His provisions. Our school is on solid financial ground, and that's due to the work of a lot of people over a long period of time. But we thank God that we can face this uncertain future knowing that our finances are in good shape. Here's another thing parents can do, John. They can encourage other parents to enroll their students at Alpine Christian School. We really believe that you parents who are with us now are the best recruiters we have. Registration is open, and we're ready for students to register for next year, whether they're returning or new students. And then finally, once again, just pray.
That's good. I'm so thankful for all of the work that not only our parents and students have done, but really our teachers and our administration have done during this time. It's not been easy on anyone, and it's been uncertain of what the days will look like, but knowing that we can walk alongside each other, pursuing the Lord and wanting to train up our children, we know that we can face uncertain days with the Lord leading us. Is there anything else that you'd like to add in closing?
I'm just confident that God is going to get us through this time. Things may seem out of control, but He is in control, and that includes our school.
Yeah. One quote that has helped me through this: while we don't know what the future holds, we know who holds the future. If you have any additional questions about Alpine Christian School, or if we didn't cover anything, feel free to reach out to us by calling the school office, or we've also set up an email account that's principal.alpinechristianschool@gmail.com.